Hey, Big Red here, and have a real neat project for you here we're working on. And this one is a deck that we're building in the backyard, and 24 by 12, relatively low to the ground. It has a little slope on it. So anyway, we laid it out, and let me show you what we did here. I just drew something up on the back of an envelope. As you can see, there's our plan. And so anyway, we bought all the materials for the frame, and basically what we're going to do is we put in some block on the front of the deck here. That'd be the base. It runs a 24-foot section there, and that's where we're going to tie off from. And halfway down, we're using 2x6s for that and all the framing. And halfway down, we're going to support it with a row of 2x6s on top of these blocks here. And then on 6 feet over, we're going to have 6x6 posts every 8 feet, and a 2x8 that the cross members are going to tie into. There's a doggy right there. That's Birdie. So anyway, really the only thing you have to do is to get the perimeter of it first, get it all level and square, and then put your cross members in. Make sure everything's square, and then your deck boards. So anyway, I'll let you see what it looks like as we progress, so stay tuned.
Line those three tape measures.
Well, I'm back here, and we've got the deck about halfway built. Most of the framing is done, and the way we did this, it was very time saving, that we didn't have to set posts at the end and in the beginning, so we're able to adjust our deck for the proper dimensions to make sure it's square as we go. And how we do that is that we can we set the ends down here to where we wanted it to be square, and we anchored it into the concrete blocks with the L supports there. As you can see that all the way down, and in the midway we've got a support system here for the 2x6s, and it's perfectly level on all the deck here, and we got those spaced every 6 feet, and at the end we're going to have posts every 8 feet. Okay, and we got these little braces here that we're going to put on all of the joists, and once we get it done here, it should be very sturdy and very level. So we're able to level it up, as we go, instead of having to put the post in first, and we'll put them in last. And it makes it much easier to level it. So anyway, we'll show you what it looks like when we get it finished. Okay, I'm back here, and we have the deck completely framed up now, and it's all leveled up and ready to go, squared off. And just to give you a little tip, most deck builders use this. It's called the 3-4-5 triangle. Any kind of 90-degree angle right here, like on the corners. You can go 3 feet on one side, 4 feet on the other, and it's 5 feet across diagonal for a perfect angle, perfect 90-degree angle. So you do that on all sides. Here's your 3-foot mark on this end. Here's your 4-foot mark. This end, 5 feet across for right angle. Okay, we used hangers and screws on everything. Anchored the posts, and the ground was concrete. And we're going to make some little tie downs from here down to the concrete on here for additional support. And now we're all ready for the decking and putting steps on the sides. So anyway, it turned out to be a pretty good project. It took us about 2 days to do it. So if you are, we'll show you what it looks like when we get the decking on it. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm back here, and we have the deck almost finished now, and we decided to go with the Trex product. Zero maintenance, has a 25-year warranty on the surface, and just a a very good quality deck. They are a little more expensive. They used to be about double the price of regular wood, but since wood prices have gone up so much, it's the difference is not so much. The real difference in price is the fasteners that you have to use with this, and which are substantial, but really makes a nice clean surface with no screw or nail marks on it. And the way we do this is we have a starter board right here, and we screw that down into the frame, and then we have C clamps that we start on the first one, and it connects to the grooves on the second one, and so on out. And you use these little clips that the clips that go on there, the hide clips. Here they are right here, and you put those in there, and it hides it really very good. And anywhere you have a connection there between the two pieces, you have to double the boards, and you put a clip on each board. And we just use a rubber hammer to tap those back in. And the way you do this is that you this one right here, the ones you're working on, you leave it kind of loose where you can get the next one in. Then as soon as you get the next one in, then you tighten that one back down. So right now we just tighten this back one here back down here, and you do that all the way down. And any obstructions you have, you can just use it just like wood to go around obstructions. And I think it's a very good product. It does get a little hot in the heat of the day, so you have to keep that in mind if you have dogs and stuff on it. But very satisfied with this product. We'll be finished with it this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, I'm back here, and we've finally finished up the deck surface, and all we have left to do now is the railing and a couple steps. So really impressed with this Trex. Not any screws in it other than the edges, and fasteners on there. It's a real clean surface. It does get a little hot in the middle of sun, so you have to take that in mind. But overall, very pleased with it. It's got a 25-year warranty. We did have one little problem. Let me let you see what we have here at the seams. We had a double joist where the seams are, so each part has its own joist, and experienced a couple of sagging on a couple of the areas adjacent to the seam. And what we did is we just pulled with the Trex, you can just loosen the fasteners and pull it apart, and we just put some bracing there between the joists, solve the problem. If we had to do over again, we'd probably put another joist on either side of that seam to beef up the support for the edges there that don't have screws on them. But other than that, turned out very nice. So anyway, if you are in the market for building a deck, you might want to consider the Trex. The premium is not all that great anymore. So anyway, hope you enjoy.